We're going to need a new generation of farmers in this country, right? So
True.
why not veterans?
Right, that's true.
Veterans possess a unique set of skills that's perfect for the farming community. They have character that's going to help rebuild our rural communities, and they're going to have the creativity to start a new food system that we're going to need to maintain this country. It's as important as national defense.
I love that.
She represents everything that the Farmer Veteran Coalition stands for. She's a 20-year Navy veteran.
Wow.
Okay? It's a farm that had been in her family for 6 generations.
Wow.
I did not know how we were going to make it the next step. They gave me that call. It brought tears to my eyes to know that somebody believed in me and believed in my family and my dream to make something better.
And because of their sacrifice for this country, they almost lost their farm. Wow. Now they've restarted their farm. The Farmer Veteran Coalition has helped them buy hoop houses, use tractors, put up fencing, build chicken coops. So that's what this is all about, is helping people like Althea. You don't even have to announce the way this is made because you can taste it.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Less than 1% of Americans serve in the military in this country. Less than 1% grow the food that we eat. There's a huge disconnection between these two things. Why not engage veterans to do the job? They have a unique set of skills. None of this would work if it wasn't delicious. It just wouldn't work.
That's great. You're right. Yeah, if it could be a game changer, you know, because you're changing lives, get more people back into farming, more people back into connecting with the earth again.
And we are coming out of 2 of the longest wars in American history. Okay, and also the average age of a farmer is 65 years old. Kids that grow up on farms don't want to farm anymore. There is a supply and demand need here for both organizations. We want to meet the intersection here, and Prairie Grove Farms has agreed to jump on board, and they're going to change a lot of lives. And I've seen it personally, and I've experienced it myself.
Well, look, I found some more bacon. How'd that happen?
Who's going to eat more, me or you? I think I'm going to win.
You're doing a lot more.
I'll help you if you want it. My favorite part of Easter are the leftovers, because what I do, and my favorite part, is to take a piece of white bread right here. I'm so sorry. And to put this in here, I learned this from my grandmother. You put that on there, you fold it over, and you have lunch for weeks. That's my favorite part.
And just think it's brilliant. All right, now Randy, Chef Randy, or excuse me, Chef, I'm getting my chef, Chef Andrew.
I am no chef.
You're no chef, that's right.
He's a good eater, though.
He's a good eater and an awesome guy.
And then Randy's favorite is the fold over.
The fold over.
Which is...
Do not overlook the fold over.
The fastest way in the world to make a sandwich.
Not in hairdos, but in ham. There's Vonita Murray. This is one of my heroes right here. Vonita is a disabled American vet. She's a single mom. Instead of sitting back and taking charity, she decided to start a farm.
Wow.
To be an example for her daughter. There she is again with her daughter.
Oh, there.
So many female veterans want to farm and ranch. I just love that sense of empowerment that it gives not only male veterans, but female veterans.
And explain to Randy, what are some of the things that they grant? It could be, as you said, it could be they need stuff for raising bees for the wine, the honey wine.
Absolutely. Well, there can be irrigation, there can be fencing, there can be greenhouses, and a lot of times the biggest obstacle is land. Purchasing land. There's a lot of land in this country that's not being used to farm. Why don't we use that land? A lot of people are doing progressive farming techniques with aquaponics, hydroponics, but there's a lot of land in this country that's not being used to grow food. It's perfectly fertile, and why don't we use that land and grow the food that we need and have veterans grow our food?
Randy Ryan, he is actually a veteran of the U.S. Army, and sir, you can attest.
The average farmer is, I think, 65 years old.
Right.
Kids of farmers are leaving the farm now. So why don't we, mobilize veterans to do the job?
By the way, sir, I salute you for your service to this country, but how wonderful that these veterans come home with their amazing talents and skills.
Yes, less than 1% of the population actually grows the food that we eat, and less than 1% serve in the military. So why not bring these 2 underserved communities together in the way it should be done,
Oh, Ren, I just love to hear this.
There's just that, material benefit from being associated with them. But more than that, there's a sense of camaraderie with other veterans, and then other veteran farmers, and then other women veteran farmers. That's just fantastic.
It is fantastic. And Randy, we hear so many stories about these amazing soldiers, these veterans that are really changing our lives here in the free world, and this is benefiting.
Military spends about $1 million to train a soldier, but they don't spend anything to release them. So veterans come back. The one thing I know about veterans and for myself is that veterans want to serve, and I can't think of a better way for veterans to continue to serve than to create the food that we eat. And I teach kids about where food comes from. The childhood obesity rates are through the roof, and kids will not try new foods, but I've learned that if kids grow their own food, they will try it.
They're
and
curious.
I'm big into food integrity.
Sir, thank you for your service to this country. Stay in the ordering process. See you tomorrow, everybody. Adios.